Hello guys, welcome to the first match of the top 4 here at Worlds 2013. We're playing Game of Thrones. My name's Steven.
And my name's Robert.
And we are here with Team Covenant watching a beautiful game between Chad Jamnick on the left and Steven Simoni on the right. And both guys playing Baratheon. There was a lot of Baratheon noise in the top 4, at least in the top 8. Baratheon Black Sails and Baratheon Hollow Hill. Both really impressive decks coming into Worlds, and just recently, Bear Hollow Hill has won Stolic.
That's right.
So it's a deck that is firmly placed in the top tier of this meta, and we're going to try to find out why here if we can. But Bear Black Sail is just a fantastically resilient deck. Melisandre Schemes really bringing Baratheon out front recently. Getting some really good cards coming down the pipe, and a lot of really interesting discard pile recursion type stuff that got people's attention and really seems to be paying dividends. And the Hollow Hill version is a very bizarre thing. Usually involves army recursion in bizarre ways. Desperate Measures being one of the key cards there, which you see leading Chad on the left there, leading with Desperate Measures. And we're going to see what he takes. Can't quite see it. Is that 2? See who is stronger than the discard pile? That's not exactly what you want usually in that deck. And over there on Steve's side, or Steven's side, I should say, we have some good economy coming out the front. The old Bay there, and Carrion Bird, and Parman. Isn't that Parman? Or Courtney Penrose. Preston Sir this guy, Sir that guy. Get some strength and renown and vigilant, I believe, during power challenges.
Yes.
I've seen him a million times since the core set.
Cornet Penrose? Cornet?
I mean, you can't expect everyone to memorize these bald Baratheon knights.
Yeah, there's so many of them, it's crazy. Bungled and a Naval Reinforcements.
Naval Reinforcements go to Bungled orders. Interesting. Hollow Hill opening with Bungled these days. Pretty consistently.
Yeah, it's hilarious, actually.
You can bungle into a First Snow and Winter, if that's right. You can bungle into a Valor, threaten that kind of a thing. You can bungle into all sorts of nasty stuff. And getting Stannis with the old Naval Reinforcements. Of course, go search your hold for a card if you run a Black Sails, which is nice. Or a character. And let's see this first turn. I mean,
drawn up. I mean, it's hard to tell because this is Hollow Hill. It's going to be bizarro, and who knows what's going to come out. We can only assess one side of the board really right now. So
I don't think
it's weird.
I think Barra Hollow Hill would like to not play against a Barra Black Sails deck simply because Barra Hollow Hill lives and dies by its ability to stall the game out a few turns, and if Steven can rush here, then I think he's got a really good shot at this thing. Yeah, especially if we look at how this bungled's going to play out. I think it's going to be a key part of this game.
It's true.
Seat of Power comes out for Chad. Always a common Baratheon start.
Yeah, it's so strong.
On the opposing side of that match, you just hate to see those Seats of Power.
Mm-hmm. They really add up. They give the Baratheon the kind of leverage. I mean, they already have some of the more, like, economically good cards in the game, but then they have a card like that reduces by 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
So good. Popping a C.
Wow, and Shireen and Seat of Power is all we see first turn here out of Chad's deck.
He must be planning and waiting.
Must be planning. There's a lot of gold over there.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Unopposed Mel.
Uh-oh.
Unopposed / Dominance Mel. There's Twilight Market. Little Shadows reduction. There's the old Herald of Storm's End.
Excellent. Uh-oh.
And
maybe Shadows. Wait for it.
And and
is that gold? No, he popped. I'm trying to do the math on his economy there. So 4 or 5 gold. Okay, I'm caught up.
All right.
He still has 3.
And see, this is a good spot to be. You don't. Chad doesn't really want to drop into a First Snow and Winter here. Has a decent enough Valor.
Yeah.
But
killing that Mel.
But is that enough? We know we have Stannis in Steven's hand here. I don't know. It's hard to get rid of your Valor first turn and then just make it out. But you've got to expect bleeds coming down the pipeline at some point. Depends on what style of Hollow Hill build this is.
Yeah.
For Chad. They can go a lot of different directions, and I don't think we as a group have seen enough That's one of those new, one of the new captains, smuggler captains there. I don't think we've seen enough Hollow Hill Baratheon. I don't think it's matured enough to really say with confidence all the particulars that are in this deck.
Yeah, it's about as common as Lannister Hollow Hill, and no one sees that.
So Shireen on the attack here. I believe it's on an intrigue challenge. And really playing with that bungled orders.
Yeah, it's so intimidating, man. Every time. What do I do? Do I let him win? Yep.
Yeah, he's going unopposed. He's going to let him win it. Bungle getting a free card here, but we do get a plot reveal.
Good pull.
Plot reveal from Steven here. And what's it going to be? Oh, nice.
Nice. Well done.
I think that'll
turn it off.
I think that might single-handedly like shut this down.
Yeah, that's a great inclusion in his plot deck for just this kind of reason. Bungled Orders was surprisingly common.
It was.
So having Forgotten Plans will nuke so many of those troublesome plots so frequently and easily. It's great.
All right, so Melisandre coming in, and first action to naval in there on the intrigue. Unopposed challenge, so that's good. We have a supporter of the Smith. 2 for unopposed, 1 for a noun. Hey, Mel.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
I'm going to trigger Black Sails. The deck is rolling right now. This is Bear Black Sails at its finest. Of course, it's really just hitting the side of a barn here.
Yeah, it is.
So there's not much to say.
He's winning, imagine that.
And grabbing a narrow sea, probably in preparation for the Valor.
Penrose.
Power challenge. What will it be here?
It'll probably be unopposed.
Boy, it's just crazy to get so many free swings with that bungled.
I really wish we knew what Chan was planning with that bungled orders, though.
Nightmares Mel. Yeah. Now you know. I mean, I think that single play reveals a lot about the state of the game for Chad and what's going through his head. That, you know, I can't afford to take that much of a power loss up front. I have to spend precious nightmares.
Yes.
On just a single, power or two.
That was a 2-power difference right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, just 1 actually. Excuse me, it was unopposed.
And that unopposed power from the early Shireen Intrigue challenge that kind of led to the downfall here. Got power on the house to steal. Also revealed Forgotten Plans onto bungled.
But what is this second block going to be? Mainly for Chad. I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take another turn of this.
No. Yeah, I would Valor this in a heartbeat.
But you only have a seat of power out. You know he's got a C and Stannis in hand. This has gone poorly, I think.
Two claim on the second turn is never good. So there's the Valor, and then a Song of Summer.
High gold, rebuild plot. And he's going to narrow escape it.
And
he's pitching in his entire hand. This is
terrible.
It's fantastic. It's what you have to do. I mean, if you don't pitch the hand, you've got nothing.
Yep.
But
now you really have nothing.
But now there's nothing.
Now you really
nothing. This is an easy game. This one's on the way out. I think the first turn bungled was it.
Yep.
I mean, I think the bungled to Forgotten Plans.
It was good. Exactly what he needed when he needed it.
That was the entire game.
Mm-hmm. Very clever.
It's amazing to watch Thurns happen as compared to some of the other LCGs. It's an unrelenting game.
Oh, yeah.
Where gaining even a small advantage becomes exponentially larger as each card gets played and each turn goes through.
That's right.
It's hard to catch up in Thurns.
It is.
I'll say that.
But possible.
Against a candy player, it's hard to catch up, but it is certainly possible, especially if your deck is designed to do just that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what template does your deck flow with?
Which you would think Chad would have the tools to find his way out of this position.
Oh, man.
There's big ol' Stannis.
Good cards.
Instead of Davos. Or Devon. I can't remember if that's Davos or Devon.
I think that's Davos. I don't know.
Smuggler and a Captain. That's the new, we got Alt-Art Davos coming down the line. That's the one.
He's the one. Melee and Renown? You better believe it. Oh, Vigilant.
Vigilant. And there you have it. Stannis standing back up.
Bananas.
And let's see what Steven gets here. kind of curious myself.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I would imagine it would be something of a luxury at this point, just because he's so well ahead. I don't know.
I mean, you get another narrow escape or something?
Yeah, what Chad can really expect to do to forestall this here.
Looked like an event of some kind, maybe even a Nightmares. Power?
Taking the power.
Claim 1 for unopposed, 1 for a noun. Vigilance.
And he stands. It's so good.
11 power.
With just 2 characters. I would have had more if old Mel had made it. But hey, she's just a...
dominance.
Many powers long asleep away.
12 power here. Need a reset.
Mm-hmm.
Need a big reset button here, and I'm...
But it was played.
It was. Maybe there's more, Even a March to the Wall would help.
But that's so terrifying, though, because Steven was going to win second turn if the Valor wasn't played. And now his response to the Valor being played was still so strong that it's like, well, I'm going to win the next turn.
Yeah,
you bought yourself a turn.
And that's really what you need to do.
Or maybe, did you buy yourself a turn at all? Maybe not.
Negotiations, try to get some life back into these hands.
Yep. So I'm assuming Cities is going to trigger first.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Amazing.
Hilarious.
Just a bad string of plots here for Chad. Not that he played them wrong or anything.
No. Yeah, it just didn't work up.
The counter happened to have shown up.
It's amazing what one card will do. It's whether it's a Nightmares or a Forgotten Plans in your plot deck. It's very important in this game.
Yeah, I guess you have to expect the bungled into Forgotten Plans. I mean, there's so many players running Forgotten these days.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those plots I look at, not equal with Valor, but in the same kind of like de facto consideration in any of my plot decks at this point, because it can do some work.
Yeah, you don't even need to know what you're hitting.
Yeah.
It's just like, well,
there are these things out there.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, I'm running a Shadows deck and I'm going to Forgotten Plans that King's Law.
Yeah.
It's all kinds of things.
That's a big play.
Yeah. Good timing still applies, but still.
It's really big on like Cersei's schemes and Mel's schemes. A lot of the big scheme plots are well in on a Forgotten Plans.
Oh, man,
another narrow escape in hand. In on Nightmares.
Ugh, he's got the tools.
Well, I'm quite curious if Chad has the tools now in hand to do something here.
I mean, it would have to be something crazy.
Spectacular.
And a seat of power.
I don't know, the game is, you've just got to win challenges here. I mean, I sound like John Madden, but
you just got to play some good
it's
football.
Like if the player who wins challenges is going to win this game, and I feel like Steven's in a good spot here.
Oh, man. Those extra icons matter.
Just put some bodies out there.
Yep. Good plays. And I'm wondering what's waiting in Shadows there. He still has a golden reserve. Could be anything.
Much and more.
Yeah, give him that Jaime Lannister.
Jaime, Black Cells, Sir Preston, and Kingdom of Shadows. Gotta give
all
him
those
the kingdom.
Give
him the kingdom here.
None of those are what are you going to give him.
And on the other end, looks like Red Queen's Faithful, Initiate. This guy on top, who I love, and I can never remember.
Is he the location nuker?
I can never remember what he does.
I think he's the one who nukes locations.
Well, that's a disaster. That's a scoop there.
Scoop it.
So, there you go. A decisive victory for Steven Simoni with this Barra Black Sails deck. That's going to go on to the finals to face the winner of Match 2, which will be coming up next week. If you want to support what we're doing here at Team Covenant, please check out our website. Hang out there, blog there, and also check out the store. We've got all the packs you could ever want, including subscriptions.
Yeah, subscriptions, packs, be that chapter packs or house packs, everything you could ever want for your adventures in Westeros.
Packs of your choice.
Or Essos. Who knows where you are.
And also, do not forget that we do live stream our games from the Covenant store every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Not on Thanksgiving, if you're watching this, and that applies. No major holidays. It certainly will not take place. But we do stream these games So if you want to hang out every week, chat with other players around the world, watch some games, and comment on things, please stop by teamcovenant.com/TV, 6:30 p.m. Central. Every single night we've got those going on. I should say every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday is Thurns night, so enjoy it then. And we will catch you next time.
Peace.